Welcome to Twin Cities Break. Um, Today we have the EPL cereal box case break, and I want to say it may be my first case break. We've done a bunch of boxes, bunch of loose boxes and whatnot over the last year, but I think this is the first time that we're doing a case break, so I'm pretty excited about it. We're going to wait a little bit here to get started, probably another 10, 15 minutes. I thought I would just go live real quick, or go live to start, so I could show you some stuff that I got and kind of like make sure everybody's in and kind of go from there. We have some members from the Facebook group, the Twin Cities Breaks Facebook group. We have some members from the Discord channel. We have some members from Twitter. And we have some members from eBay, actually, in this break. So, we got some new people, which is exciting. We got some tried and trues. My tried and trues, David and Chris and Gilseth and Evan. Thanks so much for jumping in on this break. And then some of the guys from the Discord, thanks. And then the Twitter giveaway, which is Stuff Miami. So if you're on here, go ahead and jump in with your name so I don't have to call you Stuffed Miami all the time. And then we also have a eBay buyer who bought Chelsea, Peyton. So, and actually too, while I'm loading up, making sure I can see comments and whatnot, there, if you look at the list here, right here, let's see, can I do this right there? We didn't sell out, which is fine. I very much enjoy this product. So I will, I'll take those spots. No big deal. I actually bought this case to kind of personally rip myself anyway. So just wanted to give everyone else a chance to grab a team if they wanted a team. So I'll take the rest. No big deal. But if you are in here watching and you do want to buy one of those teams, let me know. I can tell you what the price is and we can add you to the list before we get started. Let me just go ahead and make sure we're good on comments so I don't miss anybody here. All right. And then we'll get started in a little bit here. And show you guys videos live. Make sure the volume is off. Hey, thanks. I got Twitter, YouTube comments up. So thanks, Miami Trev too. Yeah, I've been working on this setup for a while, actually. If you guys, any of the guys that have been part of the group for a while know, it's morphed many times until I finally got to a screen and setup that I really enjoy. So we have our kind of just overall cam. You guys can check out what's going on this one right here. And then this is what I call the hit box. So if you watch my YouTube videos, you know this is the hit box. This is basically the best hit from the break goes in here. And then obviously you can see my pretty face. Just kidding. And then overhead. I've done a bunch of different camera options, like the facing ones, like most breakers use, kind of like front on. I've kind of liked this overhead the most recently. So. Let's see here. We're just going to go ahead. We're going to open this. I'll go ahead, refresh. And I'll show you guys what I have to pour myself a glass of whiskey. If you guys want to know what we're drinking tonight, it's Minor Case out of Kentucky. This is their rye sherry cast. And then I'll show you guys what came in today before we get started. Let's go ahead. Let's move this out of the way. Where should we put this? Let's put that up here so I can still type. My total football came in today. Again, if you're just jumping in, we'll get started soon. I just want to get as many people. I kind of set it up as that we were going to do 7 o'clock, so we'll kind of try to stay close to 7 o'clock. We'll probably go a little earlier than that. I did give everyone a heads up, probably closer to 6:50, but we'll just try to get it as close to 7 o'clock as we can to make sure that everyone's in. So my total football came today. This is 2 of 4 orders, and if you guys don't know anything about total football, so total football is... It's an online app by Topps. It's very much like Pokemon or like Magic. Like it's a card game, kind of like Match Attacks too, I guess. But it's a digital card game. But you can print the cards that you pack, basically, that you buy packs of. So it's a really cool concept, and I'll show you why. Actually, I already took them out of the box. We'll just put that up here. I'll show you why I think it's unique and cool. Now, the one thing I will say that I wish was a little bit better is the quality control on this. Now, it's new. They're probably trying to figure out the best ways to print this on demand, whatever it happens to be. I've been in the printing industry for a really long time, so I understand that it takes time to kind of figure things out. I'm assuming they're not printing these in their standard Topps factories. These are probably, well, for sure they're printed offshore. I think they print out of the Netherlands because that's where shipping said. So they're probably learning some stuff. So as you can see, kind of like the chipping on the black. Probably looking back at it now, it would have been nice if they would have just done a white back. You wouldn't have noticed as much chipping. But so you pack these cards by buying packs, and then I have 2 more orders coming, and then you can print them for a cost. So the cool thing, and it's not so much these first 2, is these are both rookies. I just wanted to have these, Noah Okafor and Sesko. But what's cool is if you are the first 100 people to print the card that you own, you get the first edition stamp. That's on Bowman and whatnot. So basically this date, for example, this Jonathan David, which would be kind of considered his rookie card, is a 2/100 essentially. There's only 100 of these with the first edition. That's why I think it's cool and unique. And that's why I think there could be value to it down the road. I think that if they can figure out a little bit better printing quality and they can continue to drop new sets, then I think it could be really, really cool. Because one of the things, if they don't drop any new sets, then there's no first editions going to be available. I mean, I think most of these are now at 100 of the good players. So then at that point, the print run's unlimited. You want to be able to drop new sets so there always can be, first editions. So this is the base set, I would say. Shirk D, I got Oshiman, another Jonathan David. I got a Brian Reynolds, the American, and then a Jordan P. Forkin. So then here are the kind of what they call the insert sets. These are hard. These are there's pack pull rates. The Vibrant Velocity is the easiest one to pack pull. I think it's 60% per pack. So this one, the Jordan P. Folk, is a first edition, but then the Jeremy Doku isn't, so it's after the 100 print run when I printed mine. And then the next set is this Master Magicians Cantelaire first edition, which if you look in the light, I mean, it's beautiful. The cards look very nice. These are my favorite, these white ices. By far my favorite. So this Francisco is a first edition. I didn't get the Makoku done in time or printed in time. I was already at 100 by the time I packed this card. So this is not a first edition. And then the Leo is a first edition. And this fire one looks gorgeous too. And then the last one, this is the third from the last hardest card to pull. Fourth from the last. First class. This is a first edition Camavinga. So, and then there's 2 more sets. 2 more after this that are hardest pulls. There is, I can't remember. And then there's Internal Gold. And the Internal Golds are awesome. And I actually was able to get an Mbappe Internal Gold. The digital run of the Mbappe Internal Gold is only like 106, and the print run's only at about 95. So mine is a first edition. That one's coming in the next set. So just want to give you guys a quick little breakdown on Total Football. I think it has potential. I think it needs a couple things figured out, but then I think it will be a really cool, unique product to leverage from Taps. And then now that Taps is going to continue on, it can only potentially get better. So someone just jumped into the Facebook group asking who's left. So I want to make sure I give them a screenshot. And then we'll probably get started in about 5 minutes. So go ahead and sit back. What we'll try to do, we won't try to make this thing last forever. Obviously, there's 40 boxes, but there is there is 1 pack per box. We're not gonna go crazy on base, and we're not gonna, just to let you guys know now, like how I prepare stuff. So rookie base will be team bagged with your cards. Rookies base will be sleeved in a penny sleeve, and then hits, which I consider like any of the color, will be put in top loaders. So that's how everything will be packed out to you guys. What you'll see in the break is I won't top load everything that's gonna end up being top loaded, because we'll be here all day. Obviously, if there's big hits, we'll top load those right away, so to make sure that they don't get damaged. But that is that. Let me go ahead and send the one person on Facebook here the list of what's available. And I know I'm live on a couple different platforms right now. We are live on YouTube. We are live on Facebook, my personal Facebook page. And then we are also live on the Twin Cities Breaks Facebook page. So you guys can go. And I have both of those up right now, I believe. But if you are part of the Facebook group, the Twin Cities Break group, I would just if you're going to comment, go ahead, comment on YouTube, because I'm keeping an eye closest on that. All right. Let's go ahead and screenshot this, send it out to the guy who wants to know who's left. As you can see, some of the bigger teams are left. So I'm taking those, and at the end of the day, I'm okay with that. But they are available if anybody wants to buy them. Delete. Give me someone give me a comment. I new mic setup today. Brand new mic. So let me know if we're good on sound. You know what? Tottenham's available too, because Tottenham dropped out. So Arsenal, Brighton, Leeds, Man U, perfect. All right, let's jump in the Discord quick, make sure everyone knows we're live. All right, let's get this case on the table, eh? This is a big box. I'll try to get as much of it on the table as I can. Here we go, sealed case. Trying not to spill any of my drink. All right, here we go, guys. Sealed case. You can see it over on this monitor. Here it is, completely sealed. So let's go. I did get this from Dave and Adams. Now, as I said in all the posts, there is kabooms in the cereal boxes. That's the only quote-unquote retail that... well, I shouldn't say that. I think one of our Discord members said that you can... Brandon, I'll do my best, buddy. If you can... I think he said he pulled a kaboom out of a... fat pack. So, I shouldn't say that this is the only format. This is the only format that they say there's a kaboom in. But, let me move Mike here a little bit. Let's get that out. But, I guess it can be pulled out of anything. Alright, someone's talking to me about prices, so I'm gonna probably stay pretty firm on the prices that I had originally posted. It's only fair to the other group members that had a chance, that took teams first. Alright, we're gonna move all of these over here. It's a lot of boxes, guys. Once we get them all out, I'll stack them up behind so you guys can see them all. Once I get these out, I'm going to make a quick comment on that post. And then we're going to get going. We're going to start ripping. It's crazy how many boxes this is. It's also crazy. I know some of you guys have ripped these. I honestly was not picturing such small boxes. Such small boxes. They're a lot smaller than I thought. But I think that's kind of like everything right now with cards. Is like you buy the box and you're thinking it's gonna come much bigger. Ends up coming as tiny. I think like the Inception box you just have in your head is like a big box for soccer when that came out. And then you get it and it's just miniature. All right, empty case. You guys can see empty case. Throw that out of our way. And then let's go ahead and we'll just go ahead and we'll stack all these up right here behind the camera. And then I'm going to make a quick comment on that post and then we're going to get going. Now, if any of you guys follow other card sports like F1, which is becoming one of the projects that I am kind of very interested about this year's F1. I'll probably, next year's F1 will be definitely easier to get because they probably boosted the print run. I don't know if I'm interested in spending much on next year's F1 or this coming up year's F1 because I don't think it's really, first year is the thing. But the Lewis Hamilton 1 of 1 got pulled today on blowout. So you got to check that out. Oh, someone just is deciding to take Arsenal. The 101, Lewis Hamilton pulled today. Blowout TV, massive card, 6-figure card. If Hollands are doing, supers are doing, 200-300K, I gotta imagine that's where that card lands. All right, let me grab my keyboard so I can send. Gavin. What am I selling Arsenal for? 50? Arsenal's 50. If you... All right. We'll wait for that reply real quick before we go to the first box, because if he wants Arsenal for 50, I want to make sure I get him on the list so we can repost it there. And then also too, I have, if you guys want to stick around, or anybody else that jumps into this break just to watch, cool. Looks like Arsenal is now gone to Gavin. So let me just make a note here on this page. I do, if you guys are still on here, anybody that jumps in to watch, I have I believe I have 4 boxes. Whoops, let me get the mic back here. I believe I have 4 boxes of Donruss Blasters of soccer from this year. If anybody wants those for personals that's in this break or even not in this break, go ahead and let me know, and I'll just do 35. And if you're in the break, I'll do 35 because it doesn't cost me shipping. Full disclosure, got them at Walmart, $28. Not really making much. Just want to make sure you guys have a chance to see some of that if you want it. So 35 delivered for a Donruss Blaster, and I can rip those at the end of this break. All right, we're gonna go. I'm gonna update the screen here really quick with the new list with Gavin from YouTube. Billy, I got it. Thanks, Gavin. And I'm just saying, Gavin, because that's what's showing up on your things. If that's not your name, I apologize. Billy, thanks for setting that up. All right, Arsenal's gone. That means Saka now is not going to be in my collection if we pull anything big, but it looks like I'm still going to get Greenwood, so I'm pretty pumped about that. All right, we're going live. Everything's locked now. I would be probably willing to. No, I'm not gonna. I'd sell my spots after the. I'd sell my spots after the break, but not for the price listed. It would depend on what's pulled. It could be cheaper, could be less. So you let me know. All right, so here we go. I got all these boxes in front of me. So hopefully I don't knock them over, because it will be a disaster if I do knock them over. First box. Here we go. I'm going to move the keyboard. Like I said, we're going to fly through base decently fast here. Mason Mount, Taggart, Hayden, Joe Bryan, Henderson, Shackleton, Cabellos, Foden, Brady, Fernandez, Conte, Walker, Loudon, Vitnya, Cooper, Doherty. Some of the, also too, while the EPL is my favorite league, to be honest with you, because I'm a huge Aston Villa fan, I don't know. Some of the guys I don't know. It's funny enough, it's like I rip all this like Champions League stuff, so I have a better grasp on the Champions League guys. But some of these guys I may butcher their names, so bear with me a little bit. We'll probably just skip over some if I don't. Okay, so we have our first refractor coming. Refractor for Crystal Palace. Guata, the tender. You guys let me know if he's still the tender there. And then Dean Henderson for United for our first blue Pulsar. We have a pink Pulsar and a red Pulsar coming up. So our pink Pulsar is Southampton. Those are not numbered. I believe the blue, pink, and reds are not numbered. Pink Pulsar. Another Crystal Palace. Red Pulsar, not numbered. And then we finish with a Brownhill Emergence rookie. So I want to do some... I'm hoping that Lewis Hamilton, 1 of 1, gave us breakers some 1 of 1 luck today. I think, Billy, you I mean, I know you had a 101 Douglas Luiz. Did you pack pull that? Or did you get that in a break? Curious. All right, here we go. Pack 2. Hey, we got an Aston Villa. Looks like an Aston Villa stadium card of some sort on the back, so that's cool. All right, this pack, we have a blue, a pink, and a red again, so nothing numbered, and a silver. So we'll go quickly through base. I'll stop on the guys that I think make sense to stop on. This is, I haven't ripped a ton of this product, to be honest with you. I probably will rip more this year coming up because I think the Aston Villa rookie list is better. Kai Havertz, silver for Chelsea. Hayden for Sheffield. Joe Bryan, Fulham rookie in the pink Pulsar. And then Rudiger in Chelsea for Chelsea in the red Pulsar, and then an Atmosphere Villa, which actually I do have that card. Thanks to Brian Gilseth. I think Brian Gilseth gave me that card. Who's on this too? Box 2 of 40, empty box. You guys won't want to see my office when we're done with this. There'll be boxes everywhere. All right, here we go. Box 2, Calvin Phillips. Rookie base. We're looking for Gallagher. And then a Maguire for Man U, silver. McBurney, blue. So we got 2 blues and a red this time. McBurney, rookie blue. Although, if I remember right, isn't McBurney like super old? Yeah. Not really a rookie. Stevens. And then another Crystal Palace, Michael, for the red Pulsar. Fulham Scorers Club. So just as far as base rookies so far, that's decent. We just got probably the Calvin Phillips. We need some Sakas. We need some Gallaghers. What's your guys' thoughts on Gatland, Saka, and Greenwood? Do you consider that a rookie? I mean, I get it. Not a true rookie. But do you, like, soccer's weird. Do you guys consider that to be somewhat of a rookie? First Prizm, like, how do you describe that? All right, what do we got in here? We got 2 blues, a red, and a silver. Pulisic, El Ghazi. There's a Saka, our first Saka base. With, oh no, that's right. I remember reading somewhere that everyone thought that this card, when they were breaking it, well, that sleeve was gross. We're breaking it. They thought there was, like, they were trying to rub that off. It's actually just the grass that he kicked up. So, first Saka base, we'll take that. Nothing for the hitbox yet, I don't think. McCarthy, Robinson, Webster. Refractor, Willen, blue for Arsenal, Southampton, and the new, and then Sun in the fireworks, the new Villa striker, Danny Ings. That card will go to Southampton. So 1 Saka base down. All right. We got 2 blues, a red, a silver again. Nico Williams, Liverpool. For Billy. Ben White, Madison, our silver. Mahrez. Rodrigo, blue for Manchester City. Grunderson for Burnley, and then another Palace, and then a Everton instant. It's funny, it's like I ripped those, like, what's that, like 3-4 boxes right now, and I'm like, oof, I'm just struggling. And then I realized that we have like a wall of boxes still in front of me. Silver, 2 blues, and a red, it looks like. Another Nico, so 2 Nicos for Billy. I think I saw somewhere that that base Gallagher's are going for $5-ish now. Kamara for Fulham. I don't think... yeah, we did sell the Fulham spot to Chris. Chris with the... triggers. Did you guys see Trez's... My EPL guys probably did. Trez's in the box fall down this last weekend. That was embarrassing. 2 Trez. Trez red, Trez blue. Yeah. That was sad. So I don't know if my EPL guys from the group saw that fall in the box. I actually kind of hope he does get like a 1-game ban. So, Kamara on the silver rookie. Man City card in the back. Probably an atmosphere. My boy Johnny on the front. Johnny McGinn, Super John. And Tony Robinson. Very, very good defender for the men's national team. I think his cards... I know defenders are defenders. I get it. But I think his cards, if he has a good showing in the World Cup, I think they could have some value down the road. Winks. Ooh, there we go. C. Gavin jumped in at the last minute to take the Arsenal spot. Ends up with a really nice Saka silver. It's centered decent. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I think it's pretty good. This set is very hard to center. Saka silver, nice card. Congrats to C. Gavin on that. Let's see how else we did in this pack. Ward Prowse, Willen, and then Brandon Williams. So Brandon Williams for Manchester. I think he is at Norwich now on loan. So some nice color there. I am excited. I will, if you guys, I'm not gonna lie, I had a tough time filling this break. Obviously, you can see there's empty spots, but I know the set wasn't loved. But I think new Prizm will have some nice product, some nice rookies in there, which I think will help the set. That set. So, if you guys, my EPL guys, want, I'll buy product. And we can do more breaks. I just need to make sure that it's a little bit easier fill than it was today. The reason I'm willing to be okay with potentially eating a bunch of these spots is I was able to get the case for a really good price. And I honestly bought the case to self-rip it myself, whole thing myself. So this way, you know, you guys got some guys that you wanted in it. Ollie from my Aston Villa, who I think can be a force if they can just figure it out. And then Doherty on the silver, Keane on the blue, Harry Kane on the blue as well, and then Dingue on the red, and then a fireworks of Ashley Barnes. Yes, yeah. That's a nice card. Jump in at the last minute for Arsenal and then get the one of the two big chases in the product in a silver. That's a nice card. All right, start off our pack with the $1 Million Man himself, Jack Grealish. We got pink in this one, who is not getting love at Manchester City at the moment. But at the end of the day, like, I don't know what people expected. Like, you're sending a really, really good player to an amazing team. So he's going to be good, but you're playing with other amazing people. So it's kind of like the NBA when you send really, really good players to go play with LeBron and stuff. Like, they're good players and they're going to be good players, but that's probably all they're going to be. So Grealish, Trev. So it's a long story. I'll kind of go through the cards while I talk. The long story on why I became a Villa fan is, another Brandon Williams, is because when I was just starting to kind of follow soccer, you know, I needed to find like a team to follow because it's hard to watch the EPL if you're just watching it without a team. Matty Cash, pink. Those aren't numbered, right? No. And Hector for Fulham. And they had Brad Guzan as the goaltender at Villa at the time when I started liking him. And I kind of just was like, I'm going to go to the EPL. I'm going to look for a team with Americans on it. So I think that'll help me make my decision. And there was more Americans in the league at the time. I think at that time, actually, Tim Howard was still a goaltender, maybe for Everton or whatever. I can't remember if it was Everton. Maybe it's not. So I was like, I'm going to pick Aston Villa. Like, they got American goaltender. I think that's why I like them. So that's kind of the long story, is why. And obviously, Guzan is, I think, at Atlanta FC, not in the EPL anymore, obviously. But I just continued to like him. And then there is something about, there's Martinez, just a stud. There is something about having a team that is not going to just sit at the top of the table all the time. Having a team that, like, could get relegated, could finish in the top 5, you know, always fighting. I think it's more fun to follow them. Daniel James, because you just and there's a Foden emergent. You just never know. You know, we're in the championship there for a while. The fight to get out of the championship, people that follow like Manchester and Arsenal and Liverpool, and you're always fighting for the top of the table. It's like you'll never experience that championship play to get back. You know what I mean? And I think almost that playoff game, to get that Villa won to get back into the championship was, I mean, like, this is going to sound corny. I'm like, as I'm telling you, like, I'm getting goosebumps because it was just so much fun. It's like your team winning the Super Bowl. In the teams that are on the top, like, you'll never experience that. Now you could win leagues and stuff, so you experience it from that standpoint. But that's why I'm a big fan. Sterling on the silver. Early on the blue, and then the Vietha. You guys will have to tell me how bad I pronounce that one. For the Wolves. So, I know Brandon's watching this, and he made a comment to me via the text. Yeah, I think it's just all about finding a player that is a guy that you like, and then you just kind of follow that team. But Brandon made a comment to me, sent me a text, I think he said, because he has West Brom. He goes, you'll probably get 6 Greenwoods, and I'll get no Connors. And it's like, we're already in maybe 6 boxes. Still no Connor Gallagher's. Packard, Brentford, Garcia, who has been a rookie in like every set in the world right now. Doesn't even play on City anymore. I am going through the base. There's Rudiger Silver, Callum Wilson Blue, and then there we go. There's an Antonee Robinson for Fulham. The Fulham spot's having some nice breaks. That's a pretty bad print line right there, though. Emergent Tyler Roberts. No numbered cards yet. I can't remember what the someone said you can get numbered cards in here, but I can't remember what the rate is. I think it's pretty tough to hit numbered cards in this set, or in this like the cereal box format. Derek, what's up? McGinn, another Antonee Robinson, and I have been going pretty fast, so I might have skipped over a Connor Gallagher, but I don't think so. There's another our Saka base. The Arsenal spot. I don't think we've hit a Greenwood yet either, honestly. Another base Saka. No Greenwood, no Connor Gallagher so far. So we'll probably go on a run of those guys shortly. Trent, there's TAA in the silver. So Billy, nice little silver there. Kraft. And then I've noticed this. I've watched a bunch of these cereal boxes be open because I've wanted to know kind of like how they run. And I've noticed that like that happens a lot. The double ups in the color. So I put a 2-row box next to me. Thought that'd be enough. So to 159 on retail, the cereal boxes. Thanks for that. I know there is a small hits in the retail for numbered. I know like the megas and the blasters and the fat packs maybe have a better chance. I think the cereal boxes are one of the smaller chances, but you do, like I said, get a kaboom, Kanza. And I know also Brandon will be saying right now that whenever he breaks with me, he always does bad. But I will remind him, Sebastian Haller, who's just crushing it for AX right now. But he forgets that when I did a first edition Bowman break, one box break, a first edition Bowman from this year, and he had the Blue Jays. I think he hit like 5 Martins, and one of them was a foil. So, but then he has had some bad breaks too. So, yeah. But anyways, back to that Lewis Hamilton 101 poll today. Man, how wild. And I think that was that whole break session. That whole break session that was going on was all random numbers until the last guy wanted a... I think at the end, the guy just made a message and he's like, hey, can I just get a personal Sapphire box? Which is, first of all, big balls to start with, because I think they're like 2K. And then in his personal hits the Lewis Hamilton 101 portrait, like the card, right? Like and the funny thing is there was a 101 Lewis Hamilton hit earlier in that break for someone else. Like in the random. It wasn't the the one. It was like one of the variations or one of the many Hamiltons in that set. So it's funny that like a 1-on-1 was hit in the box prior, and then the personal gets hit, or personal gets bought, and then the portrait, the Lewis Hamilton 1-on-1 gets hit. It's freaking crazy. All right, silver for Brighton, Noble, West Ham, blue. Another Wolves, and then Sterling at the red. Atmosphere with Sheffield. So I think I want to say Villa's off this weekend. I think they have a cup match on Monday. So I don't know. Gerard, we got Philip Coutinho from Barca coming over. Now I know he's older, but still world-class player. So we have four colored cards in the back of this box. So I don't know if one of them will be numbered. We'll see. So we've hit about everybody, I feel like almost twice, except for Greenwood and Conor Gallagher. So blue, so Leicester, not numbered. Blue, not numbered. This must just be a 4 blue pack. Guandoué, blue, Brighton, red. Nothing wild yet. So yeah, it looks so it says 3 blue, red, or pink. Blue, red, or pink parallels per box. That one must have just been a bad collation because we got 4 parallels. Billy Gilmore. I want to say that might be our first Billy Gilmore. Maybe we're getting into a different run here. Schmeichel, Davis, Lamptey. What's Lamptey's deal? He's young player, right? I don't really pay much attention to be honest, I don't really pay much attention to any of the other teams. Only teams in the EPL I actually pay attention to are Villa and then United, because I have a lot of money invested into Jadon Sancho. So I'm always checking in to see if he's actually playing. Nico, Costa, rookie. Rodrigo. There's a Rashford. Cooper. Winks. Allen. Cooper. Do we do it again? No. I thought we had 2 of the same guys again. Last card. Scores Club, Tammy Abrams. Who helped Villa get back up some years ago. Chelsea hasn't really seen much in him. He has played pretty well for Roma. Mount, Foden, Derek, I'm just putting 2 and 2 together. Derek, you must be EPL. Oh, actually, now I'm reading it. It is EPL. How you doing, man? Douglas Luiz. Crushing it. Probably not, but I don't think anybody is. I think probably the only guy crushing it at this point, and I don't even know if crushing is the right word, but see Gavin, who bought basically Arsenal at the last possible second, did hit the silver Saka, so it's probably the one best person doing right now. I mean, we're early, we're still middle probably of the row here, but I don't feel as bad about not selling the United spot because it hasn't even been a base Greenwood yet, so I'd have felt pretty bad if nobody hit many Greenwoods. Curtis Jones for my man Billy. I think they're speaking into existence. But this also has to, like, I feel like there's some sort of run here that we're getting into, because it's the first Mendy I remember seeing. That's for sure the first Curtis Jones I've seen. Obviously the first Greenwood I've seen. So maybe we're just getting into a different run of boxes here. Calvert-Lewin, Webster, Fredericks, Emergence. Yeah, I know. The West Ham Wolves spot is crushing the parallels. That's probably the one that is crushing the parallels. I don't think we haven't pulled, like, I wouldn't say we pulled a big parallel yet. Like a name guy. It'd be nice if we did though here soon. Davis, Villa, I think he just got sent on loan. This guy, I don't follow Arsenal, so I actually have a rookie ticket CSG of him. So it probably wasn't worth the sending in. Or not CSG, SGC. Matt Phillips, Henderson, Lewis, Sawyer for... There you go. There's your first... Brandon, there's your first parallel. When CSG first opened, and it was $8 to sub without subgrades. And then it was like... it was $18 with subgrades, and I was just like, well, if I'm going to spend $18, like, I'll send it to SGC. So I was like, I'll just do non-subgrades, see what it's all about. I sent in a lot of stuff. I sent in a lot of very questionable decisions now looking back at it. But at the time, I was just like, $8, let's just send them in. It was at the time when... yeah, those are the guys we're hunting, man. And I haven't hit any of those guys yet in parallels. At the time, it was a time when you could sell a graded card, Billy Gilmore. You could sell a graded card for like 3x. If it 9'd, if it 9'd, you could send it for 2x. If it 10'd, it was like 4x at the time. So I was like, I'm just gonna send all these in for $8. There's no way that they could be, $10 when they come back. Value. Funny enough, they pretty much all are. First of all, CSG does not give good grades. They're very hard. So I think I've sent in over 100 cards. I want to say I got 110 back. Actually, I know I got 110 back. And most of the cards are now probably worth less than they would be if they were just raw. And the market's changed too. So that's fair. Liam Cooper for Leeds. Jimenez, Neto, Emergent. Alright, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 16 boxes left. I would say the case so far has been just okay. Maybe a little bit less than okay. I am going through these pretty fast, so, and at the end of the day, the spots weren't super expensive, so you only got to hit a few rookies to maybe break even. Curtis Jones, 2 Curtis Joneses. Gabriel, I want to say that's our first Gabriel. Lamptey. So we've hit like 4 Lampteys. Costa leads. I think we just hit that card. There we go. Johnny McGinn. Pulisic for Chelsea in the pink Pulsar. That's a cool card. I like that card. Shackleton for Leeds in the red. And then a Burge in the Emergent. Again, like I said, I do have, I think, 4 boxes. 4 blasters of Donruss Soccer from this year. Here with me, if anybody is watching that wants one ripped, I can add it to your pack. $35. It's yours, which you guys know it's basically retail. They are actually, just so you guys just so you know, they are $27.99 at Walmart. That's where I did find some this morning, or late last night on my way to hockey. I actually found a bunch of retail last night. I found Illusions football. I found the soccer. I found some Donruss holiday boxes. So there we go with the double up again. So if you guys want, yeah, the pink Pulisic looks sweet. If you guys want to, at the end of this break, want a Donruss blaster for $35, just let me know. You guys that are watching have my payment information. You can just let me know and I'll rip her and add it to your box. I did rip one of the boxes I got last night. It wasn't amazing, so maybe yours would. Hey, there we go. Brandon, we got a base. Maybe we'll get a parallel because we got the base. Maybe we'll get that double up. Centered, not centered great, but not centered terrible. And I am flying a little faster now. Just, if you guys need me to slow down, I can, but I just figured we'll keep this thing going. Tyler Roberts on the silver. Ooh, Billy. You have every Curtis Jones in the world, I think. So you probably already have this blue one. But nice little blue Curtis Jones. There we go. Nice card. I'd say probably our best. We'll throw that one in the hit box. That's probably our best card as of now. Maybe not the best card that you can hit in the product, but definitely the best we've hit so far, and it's a rookie. So we'll throw that one in the hit box. All right, I have a single row in front of me left. It's kaboom time. We need a kaboom. You know how awesome it would be to like fan these out after I take them out of the pack and see that kaboom foil. Marvelous. That was not a great pack. Man, there was a time, I want to say there was a time where these were like 40, 50 bucks. There was also a time when it was flipper world, and everyone was flipping cards retail because you could make some decent money, and people were just scooping these blasters and megas off the shelves. And I remember being like, sell those now because they are not gonna be as valuable coming up, because I didn't at the time think that the checklist was amazing. I thought it was good, not great. We'll come to find out that some of the guys we didn't even really think about chasing are now kind of the chases with Gallagher for sure. You know, so it's becoming maybe a better set. I still don't, I'll let you guys let me know, but I still don't really, where's my mouse at? I still don't really understand why the EPL set from year prior is a big set, like expensive wise. You guys can let me know who. I think we talked a little bit on the Discord. I know there's like, actually I don't know. You guys tell me why that set is so expensive. Still expensive. A blaster, $100 and some. Like, who's in that set? I think we were kind of going back and forth on Discord that, like, I had said maybe Mount's in that set, but Rashford on the silver. But I don't think Mount. Someone had mentioned that Mount is not in that set. Okay, first Prizm Club kid card. Okay, I mean that makes sense. But still, like, who else? Is Declan Rice a rookie in that set? Last year's set? That could be too. I just saw news that Declan Rice is trying to make a move right now, and they're saying if Jack Grealish is $100 million, then Declan Rice should be $180 million or something. I'm not no West Ham aficionado. I mean, I know he's good. Is he that good? Is he a plus $100 million? Speaking of the devil, there's Declan Rice right there. So it's Declan Rice. I know Traore was, but I don't. That guy is overrated. But Declan Rice may be a rookie in that set. Wood, Taylor, Henderson. I know at the time Traore was like the chase in that set. You guys, maybe we differ. I just don't think that I don't think he's really anything special. So one Greenwood base, one Conor Gallagher base at the current moment. Now I did get a deal on this case. That deal has since expired. I want to say this case is about $150 more than it was when I got it. So we got in at a good price, which is why I was able to kind of give this to you guys for a decent team price. This was more, as I've been saying, kind of saying to everybody that I was selling spots to, I was like, this is a slot machine pull. You know what I mean? Like, if a team's $40, $30, $20, this is going to the casino and putting a 20 in and doing max bet. You're not going to piece together a ton of value, but you could hit big. Kabooms are numbered or 1-of-1s. So that's more what this rip was about. Yeah, I asked about Lamptey. I have some. I think Lamptey is in. He may have a rookie. He has a rookie ticket in Chronicles this year. I don't know much about Everton, so I was kind of curious if Lamptey was be considered a decent hit or not. Mompay, this guy. I think every time he plays Villa, he wants to fight the whole team. Yeah, so we'll who's got, do I have Everton? Who's got Everton? Yeah, I actually have Everton. No, nothing big. I mean, we hit a sack of silver so far. So I guess I'd say that's probably our best hit so far. Still got 7 boxes left. A lot of good stuff. Nothing I would say great. I think there'd be obviously some guys in this break I'd probably say that they didn't have a great break because we haven't hit much of the big time guys. Brighton. I'm sorry, Brighton. He's Brighton, not Everton. Brighton spot's still mine, but yeah, I don't know much about him. He looks. A lot of the times why are these all flipped around? A lot of the times they just look young or they have a rookie. So thanks for letting me know that. So we've pulled about 5 of this dude from Manchester. And we've pulled 1 Greenwood and 1 Conor Gallagher. Gomes. So Brandon, you probably should just go ahead and drop the 35 and get yourself a Donruss blaster before we get offline here to get somebody back. Just kidding. This was fun. I'm glad you guys were able to jump in and rip some packs with me. Let me look. Last pack. Yeah, some of the names are hard to see on the Pulsars. No, if that's the one you're kind of referencing, Derek. I have been doing Donruss, the new Donruss product reviews on the YouTube channel, and I think we've done blasters and a hobby, and so Kieran Davis out on loan. Callan Robinson, Kearney, Matt Phillips, Atmosphere. So we've done a blaster and a hobby. I think cello boxes. I think Brandon said he saw there was a link for cello boxes, so I'll probably buy a cello box, and we'll review that. I'll hold to this. I still think for the money, blaster packs of this set coming soon. Yeah, it's a fun set. It's just, it's got a it's not one of those products that's got like this like super low floor and then crazy high ceiling. I'd probably say that is this year's Donruss is probably that crazy low floor, crazy high ceiling. This is just kind of like good. There's good cards in here. There's nothing that's you won't rip like some of these at the current price. You won't rip some of these and then just feel like heartbroken. Where I ripped my Donruss hobby box for $350 and I legit felt heartbroken. I maybe had $100 in cards out of there if I was lucky. Connolly, Burr, Southshed. Oh, that's the defender for Leicester. So it's fun, and at the prices now, it's a little bit better to stomach than it was. But the Donruss set, I will say to this day, like for the money, blasters, man. I mean, if you're looking at it from a money standpoint, you can basically get blasters for 35-ish bucks, even like in the resale market. You obviously have zero chance at a Kaboom because they're not in there, and you don't get the Zero Gravity and the Met and Marvels inserts. There's their own inserts, but you still get a red Velocity and a Donruss. You get a red Velocity and a Laser for sure, and then you can get numbered cards. So I think you could get 12 blasters for the price of one hobby. But people will want that chance at a Kaboom. Hey, there's another Saka. We'll want that chance at the Kaboom, which is fair. But if you're buying loose boxes on eBay, how do you know that they just didn't buy a case and rip till they hit the Kaboom and then sold the boxes off? You don't know that. Well, we're almost a case in, and we have yet to hit a numbered card. So I hope that luck changes for you. So that's the one thing that's always scared me about buying boxes with case hits is you could have literally zero chance at a case hit if the case hit's already been hit. So I bought the one box I bought at the card show. Let me pull that out. If you're the expert at the EPL there, Derek, so you tell me which one of these two? Silva? Yep. Gotcha. Thanks for letting me know. I've just been kind of looking rookies and the guys I recognize. But we'll go ahead. We'll put that bad boy in a sleeve. If you saw anybody else in the break too, Derek, that you thought, if you watch it back or you kind of been watching it and you think I missed somebody, you let me know. Should we just go ahead and we'll throw that with our Curtis Jones? Yeah, that, so like, okay, and we run into that. Us soccer collectors run into like rookie, like sometimes like the Saka and the Greenwood, like I guess they're considered quasi rookies in this set, but they're not our seed. If you guys follow, if you guys do other sport collecting, you'll know there's all this Wander Franco drama going on right now with Bowman's Best. So supposedly Bowman Best put Wander Franco in the base set. They didn't give it an RC. So now the drama is it a rookie? Well, my theory on that is, in a sport like baseball that's been defined by, there's a Nico for Liverpool in the red for Billy, has been defined as, Series 1 or flagship tops as with an RC is a rookie card. I mean, it's not soccer where we're still learning. That has been the way it's been. You can't just all of a sudden call a card without a rookie card a rookie. And after 100 years, or not 100 years, but so many years of us labeling rookie cards. So all right, we're down to this pack and the next pack. We're down to our last bit here if we're going to hit a kaboom. Down to our last bit if we're going to get Brandon more than just one Conor Gallagher. The Nico. Gone on a bit of a Nico Pulsar run here. Is it Billy Nico or Neko? What is he? Oh, it's Nico. It's from Wales. I don't think it's pronounced differently. No. One of ones. We were just talking, or I was just talking, like, you may be the world's biggest Curtis Jones collector, so you probably already have the blue Pulsar, but I would say the blue Pulsar is probably our best hit. I mean, Billy can, or Derek can tell me if I'm wrong in that, but probably is. All right, last box. We are officially not going to hit a kaboom. Let's try to get my boy Brandon at least one more Conor Gallagher base or a refractor or something. One Greenwood, one Conor Gallagher in a whole case. It's pretty crazy. And we hit some guys 4 or 5 times. So, Billy, I know you ripped a ton of this. You can tell me if that's kind of normal or not. So, there we go. That is the case of Prizm EPL. That was fun. I think it was. I think that case was good. It wasn't great. Wasn't amazing, but I think it was good. It was fun. I had a blast doing it. I hope you guys had fun watching. I just realized, like, as we're talking, that I forgot to pull over my comments. So I've been reading comments off the actual YouTube channel instead of my comment section that's built into my software here. So it would have been a lot easier to read comments. Yeah. So it was okay. It was good, not great. I'd say that, you know, we had a couple rookie pulsars. We hit the Saka Silver. Let's just do a quick little recap. I didn't I didn't sort everything as far as recap because I don't think everything. If we were just to pull out the like highlights, I'd say, and like I said to you guys, we will I'll sleeve the cards that need to be sleeved, top load the cards that need to be top load. If there's anybody, Derek, that you saw me go through that you think maybe I didn't catch, shoot me a message on the board or something to put in a top loader if I need to. But these were kind of the hits from the quote unquote hits. There's probably a lot of the better stuff in there too. But you know, the Saka Silver is nice. I think we hit like I want to say we hit like 3 Saka bases. So the Arsenal spot did okay. The Curtis Jones from Liverpool and the Blue Pulsar. We did pretty good with Liverpool. We had a bunch of Nico or Neko, however you think I should say it, Billy. Pulsars. So that was nice. And then the Fabio Silva, who thanks to Derek kind of let me know like this is quote unquote a rookie card. So in the red. So, yeah, there we go. That's it. Like I said, oh yeah, I'll, if you want to, how am I going to get you my address? I think Billy said that he put you on to me, so he can let you know how to get a hold of me and I can get your address and we can ship out. You guys gotta give me like a couple days to put this together. I have this break. I have another small break I gotta sort still. So I'll try to do that this weekend and then get this out. And that reminds me, like C. Gavin said on YouTube, if you guys paid me via Venmo and I've never shipped to you before, let me know. Otherwise, if you went by PayPal, I should have your address. And then some of the guys I've shipped to before, like Billy, I've shipped to, so I have your address. So no worries there. And then, like I said, before we go, I have 4 boxes of Donruss Soccer Blasters. I just got them in. If anybody wants them before we go, $35. I can add it to your shipment. I'll rip it, top load, sleeve, everything that needs to be sleeved in that set. This was my blaster that I pulled. P-Folk that did hit a base. Martinelli. Di Maria. Gravenberch, and then a to 99, and then a McKinney Silver. So my box was not great. Do sell the base set cards. Yeah, so if you're speaking to this break, everything ships. So if you buy the spot, everything ships. If you're speaking to anything else, let me know. I have base set stuff of other sets and stuff that I always try to move. But yeah, if you bought into this break, everything that you saw here ships with the order. I think that's it. I showed you guys my total football cards from that I just got in. So I thought that was pretty exciting. Camavinga first class. These white ices are really cool. Jordan P-Folk, Doku. I think all mine are first editions except for the Makoku and the Doku. I think this product is really unique and could be cool someday if they can get quality control under. The backs are pretty bad chipping. I mean, I also have, if anybody's just looking to get something ripped before I go on live, if you're not just into soccer, I have this year's Illusions football blasters, if anybody's interested. I think those are doing like $45 on eBay, so I'd do like $35 or something shipped. And then I think that's really it. So, I'll give it a couple more minutes. If you guys want anything other than that, we'll log off and I'll go ahead and work on getting this bad boy sorted. I'll stay online for just a minute or two. I'm just reading through Discord right now, Derek, and for the first time, and yeah, I think I want to say everyone did okay. Probably Brandon did the worst, so I apologize to that for you, Brandon. But then again, I had United, and I got one Mason Greenwood base, and then some other like secondary guys, so I didn't do that great either. And actually, I had Brighton, I had Leeds, I had United, I had Southampton, Leicester. So, it was fun. It was just a fun rip. I'd love to keep doing soccer rips if you guys can think we can fill them. It's just they're just super tough to fill. We also had a Twitter winner, so I'm hoping they had a chance to jump in and watch. And then yeah. All right. Well, if that's it, you guys all have a wonderful weekend. And yeah, reach out to me if I don't have your address. I can go ahead and get that put together for you. All right, everyone. Thanks again for jumping in. Keep a lookout. And if you are members of the Discord, or you were the Twitter winner, or you were even the eBay winner, keep an eye on. Go ahead, if you're a Facebook member, go ahead, sign up for the Twin Cities Breaks Facebook group. It's kind of where all the breaks go first, and then we I go to like Twitter and stuff like that. But if you want your first shot at some of these breaks, for basketball guys, I don't know if there's basketball guys that are still here, but I have two hobby boxes of the new hoops coming in. I'm doing that as a $50 10 spot break, 3 teams for 50. So if there's basketball guys here too, we'll do that. Other than that, you guys have a good weekend, and we'll talk to you later.